have a full water bottle this time, so I don't have to go fill it up. I have an espresso. And we're going to talk about week 2. Welcome back to Ubers, everybody. VDL Ubers week 2. We are deciding this is going to be where my camera stays for this part. I think it's really funny. I just got... You guys know who Bobby Duke Arts is? God, I haven't watched him in a while. I just got a notification. He did kind of baller. Anyway, we played Arch. If you don't want to be spoiled from about last week, 3-2-1. We got a very narrow, but I feel like I played well victory against Rainy. Giratina did well. Clef did better. And Araquin had kind of clutched up against their Zamazenta. We were playing Arch, who I think has a better team against us. If you did not see in the description, there will be power rankings and hopefully a link to the week 1 video, along with Arch, the ArchDon and the Towering Titans. There will be a link to him and all of the other coaches, and hopefully the VDL Discord. I keep forgetting to put that in there in the description. Very, very good dude. We talk a lot. He's a good friend. Super, 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 super sweet. Like hard to find anyone that's nicer. But I want to absolutely destroy him. So that I believe Arch lost week 1. However, it was very close to play against Vortex. It was also 1-0. Arch got a scary team. But I really want to win again. This is just not an easy team to build for. But we'll talk about it. So Arch's first round pick was Fluttermane. Really fast, really scary mon. It wasn't one of the gold tier Ubers, but this was like expected. This was going to go early. This mon's terrifying. 135 base speed. Fairy Ghost type offensively fantastic. 135 special attack and 135 speed F, right? Terrifying. And then after got Terra Chi-Yu. Now, I don't think this was the best Terra captain he could have chosen on his team. However, it is a fantastic Terra captain. Dude's real scary. Real scary. Next was Iron. Actually, I think it might have been Corviknight next, and I put them in the wrong order. Doesn't matter. Got Corviknight, really bulky, flying a steel type like my Skarmory, but I think it's better. It has pivot, it has defog. Then it was Iron Hands, who I think should have been the Terra captain, but both are very, very good. Iron Hands is a super bulky physical attacker. You can see it with an AV a lot. Next, Blastoise, Rapid Spinner, Shell Smash user, good bulk on both sides. Doesn't get great coverage, but can hit really hard with Shell Smashes. Clodsire, kind of annoying. Has a ton of HP and a good amount of Spit F. Not a ton of Fizz Def, but gets Water Absorb and Unaware. Water Absorb I don't really care about, but Unaware, which is 100% coming. Like, it's definitely an Unaware set, no doubt in my mind. It is hard to break down. Kyurem, very good Pokemon that I don't think he brings this week. If he does bring, I have not prepped enough for it. That's the case. I have a lot that can beat Kyurem. Ursaring, I don't think is coming, but the more that I think about it, maybe it does. I do have a lot that can beat Ursaring, but it has to do well against Giratina. Volbeat, good Pokemon. Like, it obviously 1 point, but it gets Prankster, Taunt, Prankster, Encore. I don't even know if it gets Taunt. It does get Prankster, Encore. And then Elephant in the Room, last pick, gold tier, Deoxys, which is crazy. 150 in both attacks and 150 speed, terrifying. Just gets absolutely eaten by priority moves. So overall, there's a really scary balanced core, right? You have like bulky offense and Chi-Yu, Iron Hands. You have great like support mons in Corviknight and Clodsire and Blastoise that can all be offensive if you need to, and then you have 2 of the scary special attackers in the league with Deoxys and Fluttermane. And Deoxys can run physical, and I am not counting that out in any way. What do I think Arch is going to bring? I'm not 100% sure. I think it's almost a guarantee that Fluttermane, Deoxys... Yeah, I think it's guaranteed that Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, Clodsire, and Blastoise comes. I think Corviknight is very likely, and I think the last one's going to be between Deoxys and Iron Hands. I know it would be crazy for Deoxys not to come, but I do have a Giratina Origin and an Urshifu that both have priority that can kind of wreck it, plus an Araquanid that can deal with it on the special side. If Deoxys comes, I'm not surprised. But I think it'll be between Deoxys and Iron Hands as that last spot, because they both look very good. And I don't think it's Kyurem, don't think it's Archer, don't think it's Volbeat. Notes, very well balanced team, right? Great removal. Only like average setup though. I am bringing removal this week. A hazard setter, I mean. Um, Obviously, Fluttermane and Deoxys outspeed my entire team, but then it's this Spathor that outspeeds their entire team. Volcarona speed types with Chiyu, but then outspeeds everything else below, and so does Urshifu Single Strike. They don't have a rock type, so fire types look good for me, and no grass type. But I don't know why I wrote that down. Let's talk about WinCon. Voices of Babylon. Please comment if you know the nickname. For this one specifically. One of the world's greatest bands, and so underrated. Volcarona. Really interesting set this week. I was debating between Leftover Sub. I was debating between like a Morning Sun Willow type thing. A couple different sets. I landed on this one. This was the first set I built. I did originally have Psychic over Overheat, but this was the first set I built that I eventually came back to. So heavy duty boots, obviously. So I don't take rocks damage. I do have good rockers all around. Flame body ability, not going to give it Swarm. 204 HP, 216 special attack, and 44 speed. That is enough speed to outspeed a modest Fluttermane at +1 speed, so I need to have a Quiver Dance up, meaning like me at +1, but then I'll outspeed a modest Fluttermane. I will not outspeed a timid Fluttermane. However, I don't get O-code by a Power Gem from Timid Fluttermane after Quiver Dance. And that is why I have Overheat on the set instead of another coverage move, because Overheat at +1 can OHKO the Fluttermane, depending on the bulk, but very often it's able to do that. And we are modest to boost that special attack set. So this is like our late game sweeper. I don't want to always run Volcarona as a late game sweeper. It's very good at that role. But I think this week it looked very, very good, right? Bug Buzz hits a lot of this team. Bug Buzz hits the Chiyu, hits the Blastoise, hits the Kyurem, hits the Volby, super effective on the Deoxys, hits the Ursaring, and then Fire really hits the Fluttermane, really scares out the Corviknight. So there's nothing that can take both of my stabs. I have to respond to Arch and send him the comp. That's actually so funny that I'm just going to do this live. We are battling in like 15 minutes. So I gotta get this done. Pokeportal? This is really funny that... I just tried to have a picnic. Oh, I'm taking a photo. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so Volcarona late game, I think could do very, very well if I'm able to get a Quiver Dance up. If I'm not, this set struggles. Even though I can get special attack boots with Fiery Dance, Clodsire can pretty much come on this comfortably if it is a specially defensive set. If it's Spadef, I'm happy because that means some of my physically offensive mons later down the road do better. And that is partly why I have Overheat, just to hit that mon super, super hard. View details. Okay. I'm just sending him the code. Okay, we'll go back to that in a minute. That's Volcarona. You know what it's here for. Hopefully late game I can get it in safely. I won't be worried about rocks and get a Quiver Dance up. And go from there. Next, Terapagos. Volcarona's debutant, Terapagos is debutant, which is cool. Terapagos Echoes, we are bringing a very, very specially defensive Terapagos this week. With Leftovers, obviously has a Terra Shell ability, and Sassy, right? So we're boosting our special defense and lowering our speed. We'll get to that in a minute. We do have Terra Starstorm, which hits most of this team for neutral damage. Hits really hard, and we do have a little bit of special attack just to kind of boost that damage output. It makes Starstorm almost a guaranteed 2-ko on an offensive Chiyu, which is good. We have Thunderbolt for the Blastoise and the Corviknight specifically. We have Iron Head. We have Iron Head specifically... Terapagos has 95 base attack stat, which you don't realize. That is so I can hit the Chiyu for the Fluttermane for way harder. Flash Cannon or Shadow Ball, or I don't even know if it gets Shadow Ball. The move that can hit Fluttermane super effectively on the special side does way less damage. It's absurd. And then Stealth Rocks for if I can get Stealth Rocks up on like Chiyu coming in, or Corviknight trying to switch in on Kyurems. Just to like break sashes, chip things down here or there, really help the Volcarona late game. I think that's going to be super important. But we are using Terapagos to switch into Chiyu, depending on the Terra, obviously, and to switch into Fluttermane. Speaking of Chiyu, by the way, I think there's one of 4 possible, maybe 5 possible Terra types. And no, it sounds like a lot. It could be Dark or Fire. Those were stab typing, so it's just boosted attack. Think there's a very good chance it's Terra flying. I think that's a real possibility. Give it a resistance to the bug type moves from Volcarona and be able to hit my team super hard. It could be Terra Fairy. My team just doesn't like that a ton, but I'm kind of okay with that. Terra Fairy does allow it to kind of like beat the Skarmory. Like it's still weak to Skarmory, but can kill it, right? So it's a good neutral ground there. Then it's not weak to the fighting type moves or the dragon type moves from the Giratina, so I could very well see that. Or Terra Fighting. I don't think it's going to be Terra Fighting, but it could be specifically for the Terrapagos. Next, we're bringing the big dog, Perdition Giratina O. Oh, Terrapagos is Echoes. And you can see that crazy ass spread. So first off, Shadow Sneak looks awesome. 56 attack Adamant allows for Sucker Punch to Oko a 0 bulk Deoxys. I think that he will have a little bit of bulk because he will have some just enough speed, but it means I will have a potential to Oko some bulk Deoxys, and after any chip I will just wreck that thing. Obviously, we Levitate. We do have Defog and Pain Split to get rid of hazards and to heal myself up, and then Dragon Tail to kind of switch Muns around and have them get weak to hazards, which I do have another hazard setter later. We have 68 Spadef on this Pokemon. With 68 Spadef with 248 HP means I will live 1 max special attack, modest, life orb, Moonblast from Fluttermane. Shadow Sneak will do a lot to it, but it probably won't Oko. So then if I come in at full HP, I have a very good chance to KO it, and if it's not life orb, if it's like booster speed or whatever, I'll be able to live kind of anyway. And then the rest is in defense, because I didn't really have much for their other physical attackers, right? This really helps me against the Iron Hands. It helps me against a physical Blastoise. Does help me against physical Kyurem. Helps me against Ursaring. Obviously, don't want to get Will-O-Wisp, but that's kind of not the end of the war. Will-O-Wisp burned. Ursaring can't burn me. I don't know. I thought it could. And that also will help me against like a physical Deoxys. Next, big Scorm. A big painkiller. I don't think looks fantastic this game, but it comes with a roll, right? This is a spike stacker first and foremost. I did originally have Rocky Helmet on this set to kind of dissuade Blastoise from rapid spinning. However, I like Cuff Step Bearing more because if I get low enough, like an Iron Head into like a really speedy Iron Head into a Fluttermane or a Deoxys could do a really good job. I can get a Cuff Step Roostoff to stay alive. I can guarantee another layer of spikes. Or I can get a taunt off on like a setup mon just before I die, which is great. We are Impish, and again, we have another fun little stat spread. We have enough attack from Iron Head to Oko and no bulk Fluttermane. Do I think we're going to be put in that situation? No, it would be nice to have that option. We have enough Spadef to live 1 max special attack, modest Specs or special attack boosted Shadow Ball from Fluttermane if it thinks it can kill us. Obviously, we do have Sturdy. But I'm kind of based on the assumption I won't be at full health. I'll be close to it. So just a little bit of Spadef there, right? And then we have enough speed for a minimum speed Blastoise and a speed creeping Corviknight. So we'll be able to hopefully be in front of those mons and taunt it for the most part. Next, we got a Spathra. Almost got the sweep last week. I should have just clicked Calm Mind. At the end of the day, I made the right call not doing it. Could have gotten a 6-0. That would have been cool. Elephant, we are going Terra Electric this week. Originally, I had Protect with Lumina Crash, Terra Blast Electric, and Shadow Ball. I decided I wanted to go Stored Power specifically for the Clodsire. Lumina Crash, even if it lowered Clodsire's special defense, isn't going to change anything, and even though Calm Mind boosts won't boost my special attack, Calm Mind and Speed boosts will still give Stored Power the boost, so I'll still be able to rack up a bunch against the Clodsire. Now, obviously, an Earthquake's going to hurt like no one's business, but we'll deal with that then. We have a lot of speed. We are outspeeding a max speed Scarf Chiyu when we get to +1 speed, and then rest and special attack and a little bit of special defense. And the final mon, we bring back Moonchild, the Clef. I don't know if this is the right set this week. I didn't really know what to put as a 6th mon here, but Clef offensively just looked decent if we can get in, get a little hit off. Moonblast, Thunderbolt, Psyshock, Moonlight. We are running 60 speed. I believe that's putting us above the Clods. This is, what's 60 speed putting us above? We're always above the Clodsire. I think 60 speed is putting us above a no-speed Corvin. I think that's what's happening. To hit it with T-Bolt. Psyshock for the Clodsire if it is Spadef, which I expect it to be. Moonblast for Moonblast, and then Moonlight to heal, and then we put the rest in Special Attack and HP. That being said, long team builders, I kind of like them. I will see you guys in just a minute for the back. Okay, we are server deafened. A training has been found. Good luck, have fun to Arch. We do know Chiyu is coming. We do know that it is Terra flying as we predicted. Okay, interesting. Ooh. Okay, so not what I expected. Kyurem did come, which surprised me. That's crazy. He has 5 Pokemon that don't have a gender. So Kyurem came. So what didn't come? So no Clodsire, no Corviknight. Guys, this is huge. Volcarona looks ridiculous. It's making me think this is definitely... I didn't think of a lead, by the way. Make me think this is definitely a Rapid Spin Stories and not Shell Smash, which I very much prefer because I can use my Giratina to deal with that. It is Terra Flying Chiyu. I'm expecting it to be Terra Flying Scarf, if I'm honest. And it definitely has Terra Blast. I think I kind of want to lead Terrapagos. I could just lead the Scarm and try and get up some hazards, but I think I'll leave that to like mid game because obviously spikes look fantastic. But Terrapagos is kind of a good cover for everything here. If it's the Iron Hands lead, obviously frustrated, but then I can just go straight into Giratina. So obviously good luck and fun to Arch. We just chatted a little bit. I'm very excited. He's nervous. I'm nervous. We both think this is going to be a very close game. I'm excited. Let's make sure I'm recording. Just to be safe. It does look like we are. Okay. Whew. Amber, Deoxys. Fine with me. Totally good with me. Let's see what this Deoxys wants to do, yeah? I am just going to click Terra Starstorm, and let's make this thing weak. Please. I could set rocks. I really don't mind rocks, and I could set rocks before the Chiyu. Oh, but the Chiyu's gonna be Terra Flying, so I don't really care about the order of that. This could also be a hazard setting Deoxys. If it is, I don't really care about that. I just need to get into Giratina early enough. I guess I don't really care. Let's just see. I think I should just Terra Starstorm out the gate. Nothing really wants to take it. Rocks would be nice, but I don't think that's a necessity just yet. Oh, but they have Kyurem. Alright, I'm okay with trading Hazard for Hazard right now, actually, and to see what they do. And maybe this is a mistake, but knowing that it's only Corviknight... Okay, so yes, we're trading Rocks for Rocks, which is very fine with me, because I don't really care too much about Rocks this game. Especially because my Terrapagos is already in. Now obviously, Rocks get rid of my Terra Shell. I even just click Terra Starstorm now and see what this deal wants to do. Does just go for the knockoff. So it's going to knock off my leftovers, which fine with me. So obviously I can't get back up to my... so 330 out of 394. That did about 27%. It is Focus Sash, which means it has no item now. So it looks like it's physical. Knockoff doing... So it did about 17%. This looks like it's going to hit me with a fighting move that's going to destroy me. That looks like it's offensive, man. Looks like it's going to just wreck me with the superpower. So we are absolutely going into perdition right now, for sure. Would have been nice to get the Terra Starstorm off first. And now we are at 83%. Make sure that we can't get back up to Terra Shell, which is annoying, but I think that's still going to be fine. And we can still very easily take the Flood Domain, which is really why this month's here. So obviously I will take rock damage, but I think that's fine. Superpower. Yep, made the right call there. absolutely just going to go for a Shadow Sneak right now. This mon is going to die when it comes back in. And I get to kill the Shadow Sneak. So, great. Giratina kills Dio. I think I won that interaction, if I'm completely honest with you. I'm at very high HP. Not many Pokemon are going to be able to deal with me. I just need to... and Dio is dead, which is great. Good start, I think. Like, Rocks being up, I think, are fine. Like, my Terrapagos' Terra Shield's broken, but I don't think that's the end of the world. And I don't know if he knows what he wants to go into here. He probably goes Chi-Yu, if I'm honest. And Dark Pulse will hurt, don't get me wrong. Dark Pulse will hurt, for sure. We'll have to see which side I'm in. It's going to come in and take rocks if it's not Boots, and if it's not Boots, then I'm okay. So it is Ruby. It does look like that's a Chi-Yu. Does it take rocks? It is Boots. Fantastic. Heavy duty Boots. Now we know I do not really want to take any moves here. Could also go Clef. Well, actually, did Dark Pulse really 2-co Terrapagos? That's actually nuts. I mean, I'm keeping this mon alive. What do I not need? I think it's got to be a Dark Pulse. Could be like a Heat Wave on a prediction. I kind of like going Clef here, if I'm completely honest. Nothing really wants to take a Moonblast. But I'll just go... I think I'll actually just go Echoes. Because I think I can deal with Fluttermane otherwise, and I kind of think Terrapagos has done its job so far. It got rid of the Dio. So we do take Rock Food now at 281. It is Substitute. So that's a little scary. For sure. Is this going to be like sub Calm Mind? I'll click a Terra Starstorm now. You will be faster than me, but I don't think you can OHKO me with any one thing. Is it 75%? Oh, let's write that down. Sub 2 is a little bit scary. But if it ever Terras, I mean, Shadow Sneaks are going to hurt this mon. Like, Shadow Sneaks after a Terra. It's going to do so much damage, and it's a nasty plot. Okay. So it's subplot. Obviously was faster than me. Never expected it not to be. Terra Starstorm should break this. It does. The substitute is faded. You are now +2 special attack. At 281. Let's see. I shouldn't die to actually... What was I doing? Oh, I was writing that I was... What am I doing? HP. Oh, no, my HP number is 281. I don't die to any one thing here. I kind of think I just go for Terra Starstorm, if I'm completely honest. I don't think you can kill me with anything here. I'm super Spit F. There's just Dark Pulse. I don't think I die. You could go for Flinch. I do die. What's happening with my calc? That's fine. Like, I expected to die at first. Oh, because I put Chi-Yu at level 75. Duh. Okay, I always died to that. It actually did end up being a roll. Nah, it was... Okay, no, but that looks like it's modest. So, now I know. Chi-Yu kills. So, that's definitely modest, actually. 100%. Now that I know it's modest, but it's probably modest max speed. Oh, this is actually getting a little scary. I could go Clef. I'm gonna go Clef. I am Magic Guard, not... Oh, right. Okay, that says unaware. I am Magic Guard. Actually, this is getting freaky. This is getting freaky. So I'm gonna go... Where do I go? Scar? No, I actually think I have to go Clef right now and just take a fire move, which I don't want to do. Actually, this is getting freaky. You're gonna think I'm going Clef here and oh, well, it shows to you on extra card. Okay, this sucks. I panicked a little bit. Rocks being up is gonna break a Spathor Sash, is the problem. This is not good. Terra Blast, Dark Pulse, Flamethrower. Oh. Well, we saw Dark Pulse, probably Terra Blast. So it's probably gonna Terra flying now. Okay, I think I'm fine. I am just gonna T-Bolt it. Even though it's not Terra'd yet, I think it could go Terra. Well, I guess if you go Terra, Moonblast still gonna hurt. I'll just do Moonblast. If you click Flamethrower, I'm good. Because then I know you're full set. Because I know Sub Dark Pulse Nasty Plot. So if it's Terra Blast, then I can beat it with my Espathra when I get to +1 speed. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't actually do a Tundra with Terra Blast. We'll see. So it is Terastallizing. It does look like it's going to click a Terra Blast now. So we'll have to see here. It is just Terra Blast. Does this kill? Probably. It does. Chiyu kills Clef. So obviously not in a great spot right now. But is it 75 HP? This calc is telling me that Volcarona is going to live. Oh, but that's at +1. Oh, and no, it's not the live at Terra Blast. What am I talking about? I'm going to go Elephant now and click Protect. For sure. For sure. I definitely click Protect. We know this Pokemon's full set. You probably switch out. Hopefully I am. I could sub. Does Dark Pulse. Okay, phew. I made the right call. Kind of terrifying that he could have subbed there. Didn't really think about that. But that's fine. I am +1 speed now. I am definitely faster than you. At 75 HP, even if I don't kill, a Shadow Seek will come in and kill after. So I will just... let's make sure. Yep. We are just going to Terastallize. Did you Terastallize? Yeah, you did. Terastallize. Electric. And we know you boost. So this should kill. This has a 93% chance to kill if you're a 0 bulk. If you're like max HP. I don't know. We'll find out. This looks like it kills, but if it doesn't, Shadow can kill. It's kind of the thought process. Kill. Get the kill. Got the kill. Great. We had to go Clef there to see what its last move was, essentially. So sorry that we sacked your Clef, but it's fine. Espathor kills Chiyu. And we're pretty even right now, I'd say. Some of their biggest threats are gone now. I have +2 speed, which means I'm going to be outspeeding Fluttermanes. And I'm going to be able to get to +3 speed, if I'm honest. Which is actually kind of sick. Which is actually kind of rad. And obviously I'm not at max HP. I'm at 290. Let's just write that down. So I'm at 88%. So any one move from a Fluttermane will kill me. I will be able to protect. It does go into Diamond, which is the Curing. Okay. I kind of think I should keep this Pokemon around when I have a Skarmory that can kind of just deal with it. This Pokemon wants to like Dragon Dance on me. It gets a little bit scary. But if it's like special, Choice Specs, Blizzard will come me. Nothing else will. I do think I keep Espathra alive though to get a speed boost later. Does +1 Espathra outspeed +2 Blastoise? No. Let's just make sure like a stored power at +2 speed. I mean, yeah, it really doesn't do much here, so we're just going to go into Painkiller for sure. And I still have my win console live, I believe. I need to find a time to get into a free Volcarona. Where do I see that happening? Icicle Spear, okay. I mean, that's kind of hurting a little bit. Okay, that definitely loaded dice. Let's see. Icicle Spear 4 times, and it is physical. I'm at 164. Actually, it's a good chance to kill me. I kind of think I just want to roost now, though. Or I just get a layer spike off, and then I can get an Iron Head off. I could also roost on like a Dragon Dance here. I kind of think I want to roost in case he switches out. But 4 hits looks like it'll kill me. So maybe I just Iron Head. Actually, maybe I just Iron Head. Yeah, I'll just do that. It does Dragon Hit, so I make the right play, potentially. Maybe should have roosted. But Iron Head is going to hurt this Pokemon. Yeah, so it gets it down to about 25%, a little bit higher. Wish it was more than that, for sure. So now it's +1 attack, +1 speed. This monster's getting a little bit scary offensively. It's definitely adamant. I won't live anything here unless you get like, I mean, I am just gonna Iron Head again. I should have roosted. Yeah, I'll just Iron Head again. It does this Icicle Spear, so I think this is gonna pick up the kill no matter what. Crit there, doesn't matter though. Okay, so Kyurem kills Skarm. Which this is again a little freaky. I think I need to go as Spathra, get some speed boosts. I could also go Volcarona. What? Kyurem. Physical. Dragon type moves. Like, I do think an Outrage will just like kill me. An Outrage will kill me. Does a Dragon Claw? Dragon Claw won't kill me. If I just don't really want to risk Outrage. Does Volcarona outspeed Kyurem at +1? Actually, probably not. I think I'd go Elephant and I click Protect. Because he has to make a call here. Me at +2 speed obviously doesn't outspeed +1 Kyurem. I do outspeed +1 Timid Kyurem. I think he's gonna go for. I think he's gonna go for a Dragon Dance. Is he gonna risk that? Maybe he doesn't risk that. I think I'm in a bad spot. I think I'm gonna make a read here. I think I'm gonna click Calm Mind, and if he kills me, he kills me. Maybe he misses an Icicle Sphere. I think I have to Calm Mind. On him clicking Dragon Dance. And luck be a lady. Essentially. Even then, I don't even know if maybe I should have just attacked him. And I think I should have just attacked him. I think I made the wrong play. Could be Dragon Dance, he'll still be faster than me. You can just keep Dragon Dancing, can't you? Yes, okay, well, I kind of made the right play. I didn't make the right play, though. I should have just attacked him. Alright, so he's at +2 now. I'm at +1, +1, +1. Which is great. Now I need to make the play. Is he going to Dragon Dance again? Which is a nightmare, because you are at +2 speed, +2 attack. Could be Icicle Spear, Ice Shard, I don't even know if it gets that move. If I Protect and get a speed boost, I will outspeed him. I either go for a double Protect, or I think he's going to Dragon Dance again. I think he's not going to Dragon Dance again, I'm going to click Protect. If he does, then I'll go for double Protect. I think this is the only play I really can make right now. If he Dragon Dances again, good play. I should have attacked him, because then I would have been able to kill with Shadow Sneak after. That was such a dumb play by me. But it happens. It happens. Kyurem, I really didn't think would come, so I didn't prep all that much for it. And D-Dance Icicle Spirit is so fair. Don't click Dragon Dance. Click Dragon Dance, I lose. Icicle Spirit, I made the right call. Whew! Guys, we're getting out of this one. Very, very luckily. Okay. Okay. So, we are +2, +1, +1. A stored power will absolutely kill you here. So I gotta click that. That's all. That's my only play. Did Espath just get the sweep? We're gonna find out. Espath killed Kyurem. I am +3 speed now. I obviously don't think I got the sweep. However, if I go one more speed boost, I have a chance to Oko a Flutter Mane with stored power, and I don't even know if Flutter Mane can Oko me at the health that I'm at. Like, even if it's like Timid Life Orb. If it's speed boost, I mean, obviously I outspeed it. If it's, if it's like, what if it's like Modest? A Modest booster energy Moonblast doesn't kill me because I have +1 to death. It has 18% chance to kill. I mean, I'd go for a Protect next turn no matter what. Even if they wanted to Calm Mind. Amethyst. So that's the Flutter Mane. I gotta watch here. It did take rocks. Oh, but it's not. Okay. Wait. 75, 80. 85%. I actually think I can Oko this. Depending. Let's call it 87%. What's my speed boost? I have +3 speed. If I protect again, I just got the kill. I need to protect again. And get another speed boost. Because then I can Oko at stored power. What does it do? If it Calm Minds, it does Calm Mind, so good play. Very good play. Now, if I Calm Mind, a Moonblast probably kills me, so I do think I made a mistake there. However, I can do enough damage with stored power to where Shadow Sneak can guarantee a kill. And then Volcarona has potential to clean up. I'm at 249 HP. 88%. Against a Flutter Mane, which is not booster energy, I'm going to Calm Mind. If I get one more special, yeah, I'm going to Calm Mind. You can't kill me if I Calm Mind. And maybe I'm wrong, but a Moonblast will do 56 to 66%, and I'm at 88. Goes for Moonblast. If you crit, if you lower the special attack, okay, I lived, and I get another speed boost. Huge. I think I just got it. Stored power. 100%. No doubt in my mind. Unless it's like fake out with hands. Okay. God, my heart's pounding. Spathra is awesome. People were doubting this mon. Spath kills Flutter. The only way you win here, I believe, unless you have Aqua Jet. If you have Aqua Jet, good play. I don't really care. I'm just going to click Terra Blast. I mean, I can save Differential. No, I'm just going to click Terra Blast. I should kill. Should get the kill. I think Spath just got 5 kills. Spath kills. Oh my god! Rapid Spin? That's crazy. Feather didn't get 5 kills. That's actually nuts. I should have just stored powered. I don't know why I didn't do that. But I think I'm fine. I think I'm fine. I think Giratina can come in and win. Why didn't I not just stored power? That's so dumb. Sorry, Spath, I keep screwing up your sweeps, but that's fine. I absolutely just go into Perdition here and click Shadow Sneak. I do not think the Iron Hand is able to beat me, unless it's like Sword Stance. I will just go for Shadow Sneak here. If it's Sword Stance hands, obviously that's... oh, man. The Iron Hand is actually kind of scary. Oh, I finally clicked Stored Power. Okay. Blast kills. Espath. Giratina kills. Blastoise. I kind of feel like I can switch into Volcarona. Let's see if your booster energy. You're not? Oh, you're heavy-duty boots. Okay. You are heavy-duty boots. I think I actually just click a couple Dragon Tails and like try and pain split this guy for the win. And if it soars into, I'm not terrified. Just Ice Punch, so decent enough damage. No freeze. No freeze. Just goes for the Dragon Tail. Does good enough damage. I can go for a pain split now. You are faster than me. That's actually that's actually a speedy ass hands. Damn. What? Oh, I went for Dragon Tail. Idiot. Oh, right, it's got a ton of HP. Goes for Ice Punch again. I'm actually going to Dragon Tail again so I can get a better Pain Split off next turn. Just Ice Punches again. No freeze. Great, Dragon Tails again. That is just my highest damaging move. I go for a Pain Split now. I think we won 1-0 again. As long as I... Oh, it's Citrus Berry. That's actually kind of scary. Kind of scary. Oh, okay. I'm good. I will Pain Split one more time. That actually did a lot there, which is great. Does this Ice Punch for the kill. Oh, okay. Do I Pain Split or do I Shadow Sneak? I think I just Shadow Sneak here. Maybe I get a crit. Hands, kills, Giratina. I don't think there's any way I cannot... I don't think there's any way I lose this game. It could have been a sweep again, but that's fine. Fire Dance should always kill. If Fire Dance is 100% accurate, it is. I will just click Fire Dance for the kill. Pick it up. Okay, that's the last mod. Let's make sure. And another one of victory where it could have been another much cleaner Espathra sweep. That is 2 weeks in a row I fucked that up. Oh, I gotta bleep that out. However, we win. I felt like I had that game. It was a little shaky. The Chi-Yu, the Kyurem, a little bit scary. But I was able to play... I mean, getting those predictions right against Kyurem won me that game. Great game to Arch. We knew it would be. We are 2-0 in this season. Oh my god. I will catch you guys later.